Good evening, everyone. My speech is going to sound a lot like some of the ones that preceded it. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Peter, and I'm a really good friend of Razor's. For those of you wondering our connection, is he family? The answer is no. Does he work at I Love Rewards? The answer is no. Is he part of the hotel catering staff? The answer is no. Razor and I have a very special bond. We met 5 years ago while traveling in Poland. I love to say that. We were sitting at adjacent tables at an outdoor cafe in Krakow's town square. We were the only two people in the country who were not pasty white and had blonde hair. It was lunchtime, and we both separately ordered the specialty of the house, pierogies. A pierogi is a Polish dumpling filled with potato, topped with a spoonful of sour cream, crispy onions, and a touch of soy sauce. The pierogies were so good that we both agreed to come back several hours later and have them again for an early dinner. So pierogies are our special bond. Yesterday, while at the supermarket buying groceries for this morning's breakfast, I pulled Razor aside and told him that while I was very happy that he was getting married, sometimes grooms get cold feet and change their mind at the last minute. I told him that if that were the case, we needed a special code word for me to fire up the car and get him out of here, in case he changed his mind. As you may have guessed, the code word was pierogies. I was listening carefully to today's ceremony, and I very clearly heard no pierogies. All kidding aside, I can tell you many great stories about Razor, so pull me aside later and I'll be happy to share some with you. But this is supposed to be a toast, so on with the business at hand. I wanted to write something that would be remembered at their 50th anniversary, so I knew it had to be deep. I began by trying to answer the age-old question, what is love? Since far greater men than me have tried and failed to answer that question, I decided to ask the smartest person I know, my good friend Google, to help me in answering this question. I think you'd all be surprised with what he told me. He said, love is temporary insanity that is curable by marriage. Okay, now we're getting someplace, I thought, except for the fact that we introduced a new word, marriage, the meaning of which I'm not sure of. So again, I asked my good friend Google to help me understand what exactly does marriage mean. He said, happy marriages begin when we marry the one we love, and they blossom when we love the one we married. I said, Google, you're starting to sound like a Buddhist monk and not like my friend I met on the internet. I need a toast to say at this wedding. Can you please help me? His response was, well, why didn't you say that? That's very easy. So if you would raise your glasses, which I don't have, to Kari and Kaiser, may your love be modern enough to survive the times and old-fashioned enough to last forever. Congratulations.